That one fouled off. The 0-1. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's Jose Siri, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. The pitch. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Beltran settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Trevor Story. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Baez fires over to first. Out number 3. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, he's got great hair. Dustin May.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just missed. Next offering upstairs. There's the strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Tatis makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Gil Hodges. That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
May over to first. Acuna dives back in. Carlos Beltran stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is fouled back. Acuna off of first with 2 away. And now 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third, and they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt, blocked. Beltran up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out.
In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Detroit, second inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And misses inside. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One strike.
And that is out of play. That one at 95, missed up top, ball two. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And that's the first out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one upstairs, ball one. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Tatis waits.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nick Kurtz in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Slings to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So digging in, Alex Gordon. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Piazza fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Baez. May back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. May delivers. And Big Red gets his second strikeout of the game. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. That one at triple digits. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one close, ruled a ball. Now 1-2. That's out to center field. Siri really on his horse for it. Makes the grab for the second out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Strike 1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Max Fried will go to work. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So the lineup flips over, and next is the designated hitter, Cedric Mullins. Fouled off. He was late. Gordon snags it for the 2nd out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Siri. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ball 1 there. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side. Acuna there. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Alex Gordon. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball center field. Siri. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate, and a foul ball.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's down and in. Up the middle. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Marte in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. Foul ball there.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
This one smoked out to left. 1 down. Ryan Dozier now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And now 2-1. Fourth inning underway. No score. Fastball for a strike at 95. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Marte throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. At the plate, Mike Piazza. His first at bat was a strikeout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. It gets down, base hit. And that gives Fernando Tatis Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Piazza off of first with 2 away. And now the 0-1. Inside, just missed. That one misses. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Swing, a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. Home run. Tatis with a star scraper. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1 so far. And ball 1. Up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first, and the inning is over. And we're back. And the batter now, Gil Hodges. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fought off foul. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, out, 3. But it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
And that's 2.
He's out.
Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. Fried back to work. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Right through there, got him. That K is his third of the game. So up next, Evan Carter. And that one in the air center field. Beltran on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. So the batting order turns over, and now the DH, Cedric Mullins. Gordon under it, nabs it, and that's the third out. Back at Comerica Park, and now the shortstop, Javier Baez. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Evan Carter. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one at triple digits.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That one missing inside. That's inside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. One gone, runner at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is inside. And now it's even up.
2-2 the count.
And there's a ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Runner on the go. In the air, left side. Carter puts it away for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Alex Gordon. Fly to center his first time. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw in the dirt, and he picks it. And that's a great play. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fastball in for a strike. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
stays alive. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Trevor Story now. The shortstop takes the ball. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter number 2, second baseman Ryan.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Dozier. Ball 1 there.
Inside. Two balls,
In the
no
dirt,
strikes.
but kept close. There's the strike. Man at first, 1 away.
2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls,
In
1
the
strike.
dirt. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Hit hard on the ground to short. Here's Marte for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. May fires. Gordon handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one.
Marte.
Out to short, Story. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Gil Hodges. 1 for 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Story sends it over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Mike Piazza.
Now pitching. Roger.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Hodges steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Nick Kurtz. Has grounded out a couple of times. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, bases empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. To the right side. Hodges takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Detroit, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Just missed.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
One away. Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The other way. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Baez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. In the dirt, Piazza down to first with it. And it's in time for the 3rd out. Back at Comerica Park. Leading off, Alex Gordon. Clemens back to work. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's 2 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Mullins, the next to hit, takes outside.
Two balls, no strikes.
Way high with that one. And that's ball 3. And that one wrapped foul. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Siri now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Mullins at second with 2 down. Got him. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And now here is Evan Carter. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. Inside, just missed. And that's in the dirt.
2-2 to count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The third baseman, number 4.
Now here is Alex Gordon. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings and misses, and now it's 3-2. Popped in the air, left side. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And we're back. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slider misses outside. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 2-1 now. Starting to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. That one in triple digits.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Brian Dozier getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Piazza at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. A dive and he can't haul it in. Runner at first with 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul straight back.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch
Outside, that's the
misses.
ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
We got a full count.
In the dirt, blocked. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Hit on the ground to short. Baez zips it across, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2's the count.
Out to center. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out. He's 2 outs away. Marte digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care.
Hard hit, right side. On to first. Ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.